suck.
Well, he is playing without Dak Prescott. That's about the only positive thing.
Did you suspend Ezekiel Elliott like the real league?
No. And we're in week 17, so... Yeah, they did.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Happy New Year's, everybody. In today's late season...
And we're playing in the rain. Awesome.
Victory on their minds. It's the Cowboys going up against the Eagles. Okay, Larry, thank you. We are just
6-game suspension.
I hate my life.
financial field on the south side of Philadelphia.
Today.
The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is
What kind of
up and saying, "Fly, Eagles,
ugly
fly."
kick is that?
Ready to match up with the Dallas Cowboys.
Man, he better have been kicking into the wind something fierce.
Good here at the 30-yard line.
I'm guessing you're doing solos.
When is the rest of that game actually coming out?
I have no idea.
Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount.
Because it seems like it's fun,
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
but it's not quite out yet.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Well, right now it's in early access, so...
Yeah.
And he'll push this forward only to about the
So it's like
42-yard
PUBG, it's definitely...
Stop being a big baby, and that's you try it and you get better at it.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him
No, you're not. You're not.
first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard.
You're not doing it right. And you're not
On second down, here's
because you
Wentz.
suck. Okay, you gotta do it better.
And the hit
Okay,
charted loose. It's incomplete.
stop being terrible.
This team
No,
is
you
not gonna
didn't.
make it easy
Or else
for
you wouldn't have thrown the
Their
interception
physical
and gotten
group, we
sacked.
just saw there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
I say that and I'm getting sacked.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. To throw is Wentz.
It's hard to do that in
Looking
the
for
C-Route.
Howard, it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
I promise.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he takes it.
At least you got there.
To throw on second down. Rush. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. 23 yards on the play. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go. Green 39.
The first down carry by Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like we've
It's
got a
no
Cowboy
different
shaking
from
up down
throwing
there
it
on the field.
general
This is
without
certainly
it.
not
The
what you
same
want to
pass
see
you've
in the final
completed
week of the
is
year.
the pass you could have done with the precision passing. such passing is just the idea of trying to make it more accurate. Um, or be able to fit it in tighter windows.
Looking to throw on second down. Rush on the left side. He finds
Like, I've used
Beasley.
it before in a
And
game or
down
two, but
inside the 15 he
I've done it on the C route and I've done it
It's a pickup of
on the
16
9
there
route
that'll lead to a new set
and a
of
button hook.
downs.
But I haven't been able to do it on anything else.
Now an Eastern Michigan man, Darius Jackson on the carry. And after the good game
It does,
last play,
right.
this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. They run again with Jackson. And he'll take it. Lead. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Go, where is Mississippi? Shut up! Oh, it's sad.
Bailey now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
So under the category of, while it can't be us because we're not that good, but could you imagine if this was you? LeGarrette Blount, his first 1,000-yard season since, what, 2010, his rookie year? And 18 touchdowns in the regular season, and no longer with New England.
He is over 30 now. He turned 30 in December. I don't know if that played a factor, but, yeah, such a productive year, and then he's gone.
Well, that just tells you this. Now he's going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder trying to prove something.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
More.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. So the run gets him the first.
Falcons is about to quit. Seahawks doesn't play. I feel bad for that guy.
Again, here's Blunt. And hard running's going to get him over the 40.
I talked to him on the phone like the week when he joined.
4 yards there.
He was like, oh yeah, it'll be fun. And he's like, hated it.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs.
Yeah, like,
the stat sheet,
oh
but they
yeah,
just set
his
you up in a good
opponents were the
position on
Giants, the
second down.
Packers, and the Panthers at one point. And like they all like ditched on him and they never responded and set up a time.
Now Wentz throwing on second down.
And then he got tapping
there.
on and
A
tapping
nice
on
hit.
and
Jars
bent
the
him
ball
over.
free and
And
brings
they ran
up
out the
third
score
down.
on him.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end,
He
unable to
doesn't
keep
know
two
how to
hands
like
on the
take
football
it easy.
and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the
Yeah.
finish.
Like not take it easy like on your opponent, but like when the
Well,
game's over,
third down,
game's
the
over.
Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. An Eagle first down, Wentz to Ertz. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Wins to throw on second down. And this is incomplete. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Now Wentz.
First you don't succeed.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. An Eagle first down there. Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They've got a second down and 8 to start things out. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Wentz. Smith catches left side. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The Eagles on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Play action to Sproles. Wentz. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. So now on is Caleb Sturgis.
You are
It'll be a 49-yard
terrible
from the left hash. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get 3. They were hoping for 6. An unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
A busy final day for you coming up in the NFL. Final day of the year as well. 11 other games going on. Coming up later this afternoon, 2 games each from the AFC West and NFC West, all kicking off at the same time. Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos, Cardinals, Seahawks, Niners, Rams.
Loving it.
And then that's it for the 2017 regular season. It'll be Happy New Year time. And Charles, you going to dust off Auld Lang Syne for us tonight?
Meet me at midnight, baby. You'll find out.
Hard pass.
Why would you? Why would you want to do that?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see.
I mean, it looks pretty when it's lit up, and it's just when you got the hood rats running around with the baseball bats.
Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Yeah, that's. I don't think that's what the song was called, but yeah.
To throw on second down. Rush. And he finds Beasley complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
What'd you think of Eminem's rap?
That sets him up for third down.
Didn't hear it? It was
on third down. That's Jackson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
He seemed like a winner.
Just about every coach we talk
Darn.
to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue.
What's this?
And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
I don't know.
Looking to throw on second down. Rush. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be the key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Yeah. I can't stand her.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he cuts it back. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Let's go.
The defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands to try and score himself.
Are you fucking serious?
That's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Suspended for 2 weeks without pay.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been
they're not
pretty
trying to
good,
get
so
sued.
the
They're
changes
going
this
through whatever
offseason may be
process.
more on the offensive side of the ball.
Because it was, they're trying, they don't want to get sued. So they're going to go through the process of warning, 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 warning. All right, now you're fired. As opposed to warning, warning, you're fired. Just give them a little bit more buffer, so that way, that way in case they get dragged into court and she tries to race. Well, Your Honor, we gave her 5 chances for her to knock it off. As opposed to, Your Honor, we gave her 1 chance for her to knock it off.
2 minutes to play here in
Yeah.
the first half. We'll come back
God,
to
I just can't be right ever. Like, this is amazing.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 18. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident.
Yeah, but this has been made public. So now it's going to garner attention.
Keep carrying it, thank you.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Rush. He completes it to Bryant. 17 yards on the pickup there, and also a first down.
We always hear about the connections.
Can you prove that she caused losses on the broadcast from her celebrity tweet? Can you prove that? Is there a percentage? Is there a finite number? I'm going to guess no.
And he did.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Cole Beasley, the intended
Okay,
target.
well, when the figure comes to the matter, we've warned her 5 times, 4 times, at least 3 times for her to knock it off before we had to fire her. There's no reason to try and sue us in court. Thank you.
That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. To throw again. Rush. His throw incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And the Eagles will go with an extra DB here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd.
Thinking pass all the way.
No, anyway, I'm glad she's suspended. She felt super annoying.
Rush. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by
How's going to do a race? She's going as crap. Really, tell me one great thing she's ever said that's inspired your day.
And maybe that would cause my
Who's that?
Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out.
Focus on beating.
Squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. If you got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Now it's Jansen, and able to stay on his feet past the 33-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards.
Let's go! 3-19! Back in it, Philly, here we go! Detroit!
Back to throw, Rush. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. And let's check on the call. Wait a second. They did not accept that after the incompletion. Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's free yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles.
Oh yeah, the thing with the
As they'll stop it with just over
40 that's
seconds to go in the first half.
Even then, that's still an opinion. Was it
They'll run it now out of the gun.
So it's not.
And some good tackling there as he
It's subjective.
about the 41.
So technically, it's not even
The
correct.
pickup of a
It's just
couple
he
and
agreed.
leaves them with a 3rd and
It's a
3.
small difference.
The best defensive linemen, they play with
Thanks
great
for your
leverage
effort,
so
though.
they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop
Thanks.
by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now Wentz. Aguilar has it. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball.
Well, I'm sorry. Something is terribly off because with Aaron Rodgers, I think I threw 34 interceptions in the season, and still made it to the playoffs, and still had the 5th overall offense. I led the league in touchdowns. My point is that trying to.
Another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. It's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
This year, definitely, with the Packers at 5th. It doesn't make any sense, man. Like, go watch that game. I played there. I played yesterday. Interception after interception. The one before was even worse. Like, he was just throwing it right to the defender. Like, wrong guy, dude. He's not on our team.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And not a bad return here. He gets around to the 25-yard line.
I had a couple of guys in BSD see it my way. Of course, they're the ones that are like, it's not the game's fault. It can't possibly be the game. Alright, so 99 accurate quarterback. It can't possibly be the game.
Is within striking distance like this at intermission.
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Throwing on first down. Rush. Out left side here to Bryant. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Let's go. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here we go now.
To throw on second down. Rush. He's going to air one out. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. So the offense dealing with a 3rd and 6. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, TJ Logan, and able to pick up the first across midfield.
Precision passing? Huh? No. I do wish there was a setting where you could turn that off. Precision passing. Just make that button, null and void. Like the D-pad, not the D-pad, the big block. Like triple tap it.
To throw is Rush. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bryant. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
We're playing to win the game.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
We're tired. That's what would happen.
First and 10. Rush. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Nigel Bradham coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7. Off the play fake. Rush. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And they'll go Wentz to Blunt here. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
They'll run it here with Logan. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. They run again with Logan. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now, I can't imagine any celebrations being any bigger than your first NFL touchdown. And this rookie running back is still seeking his. He's not going to get it on that play.
now out of the gun. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them. My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before. Almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there.
All right, here we go. Leopard! Leopard! Detroit! Detroit! No. Check. Patriot! Patriot!
From the gun on 3rd down. Rush. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Fletcher Cox in there to get him. And that is sack number 15 for him on the year. And the Cowboys will call
I think I figured it out.
This a 33-yard attempt. And Bailey able to knock it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Maybe an anxious moment or two when the ball was on its way, but he does find a way to curl it in.
Oh, yeah. That one definitely hugged the left upright, but he got it to go.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. The drive starts with a handoff to Blunt. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
It's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And welcome back. We are in
Pick your nose.
brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Wentz now on 1st down. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down. Wentz going to give this one to Blunt. Blunt rumbling with a 1st down and more. LeGarrette Blunt past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. LeGarrette Blunt with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
I don't know what to tell you, but I'm still in practice trying to get it down just on this one dumb route.
Sturgis out now to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the Cowboys
How you doing there, Edge?
heads back on
winning 18-10, but is a very ugly 18-10.
They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
I'll just leave that at that.
I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, They don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Playmaker. Is that what it is? That it?
Yeah.
Play action here on first down.
18.
He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brandon Graham in there for sack number 22 on the year. Just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001.
Throw it under.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. That's
Oh no, I keep my shit muted. So y'all motherfuckers don't wake my ass up.
Yeah, what are you talking about, Cargo? Everyone has a chance to beat it.
They've been good. 3 for 4 thus
I don't want to see your have my
4.
phone go off because you're texting about your buggers and your fantasies of picking your friend's bugger or something. Nobody wants to read that. You're woken up.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox in there to drop him, and he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They start on the ground here with Blunt. And a short gain there. So
If you want to include Gaga, there's not many annoying kids.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back,
Yeah. As what team are you?
Eagles. Eagles.
And find some space.
And a solid play to do that on the first play of the drive there.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up
to
to 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said keep
have a good night.
down, highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go.
Why does it matter if I'm bald or shaved, clown?
Purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, well.
Here's Donnie Jones now.
If Blackball's talking, please tell him that I only have him muted for my Madden game purposes, and it's nothing personal.
I don't know. I should rock the 0 guard every time.
Time running out here on the play clock. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
Going to bed. Have a good night.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rush. And this one brought in by Gathers. time for a break. Back, see what transpires after this. On the carry, it's Logan. Room here to run. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They run with Logan. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't it?
Here we go. Green, 39.
He's back to throw. Going right side, he has Witten. And he gets it down to the 32. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. This is Logan. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. He'll look to throw.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and it's no time to continue to do that.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. And here we go on 1st and goal.
Here we go now. 3, 19.
Now they'll run it on the toss. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
Here we go.
Back to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it in for a Cowboy score. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And now the Cowboys are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion.
Hurry up, here we go. 3, 19.
Now receiver in motion left.
No. Check. Patriot.
They'll try and run it in.
Mother.
He will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. They'll begin here with Blunt. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Wentz to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you've got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
The Eagles on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Fresh set of downs here. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Now Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. Room to run past mid. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And that will write a finish to this ball game. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
First throw of overtime for Wentz. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And out now come the Cowboys. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done, now part 2. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll get this this up to the 30-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Now a handoff working right. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this. The slot man in motion right. They run the counter now on first down. And it's a fumble. Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. To throw on second down. Rush. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jordan Hicks. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays.
Let's go! 3-19!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. The Eagles on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd down and 12. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And now here's a sneak, maybe looking to run a little time. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So the D-line got the push there against the O-line to stop that quarterback sneak.
A really high percentage call on offense. I think it's the right call. But as you noted, if they didn't get the push, you can't get in there. There's no place for him to go. And that's why the whole play got stuffed.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Off play action. Rush. He'll buy some time right. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. On first down, Wentz. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Wentz will try again on second down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Second down following the incompletion. Throwing again. Rush. Throw left side complete. That's Bryant. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So it all comes down to the foot of Dan Bailey. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for Dallas, the win form is number 6 on the year. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, this might wind up being